welcome back to Buddy Spirits and Cigars. And we are here with a couple of new bottles that just recently came out. And we're pretty excited about trying this. We haven't seen much on the review space for this, so we was like, hey, we want to try it, so we'll jump in and try to be in the forefront of the review stuff. So that's what we're going to do. We have Mr. Treat back with us today.
Hello.
And
this glorious mustache.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna get into this. We have the Bonded of Jack Daniels, and we have the Triple Mash. Just kind of looking over this and going over a little bit of the mash bill and the composure. I think the Triple Mash is going to be pretty good, just by the reading some stuff on it. We'll find out taste wise, but I don't know. It is. This is the highly speculative Jack Daniels. So, you know.
Which one are we going with first? Okay.
Bonded.
Okay, the black label.
Yeah, we're gonna try Bonded first.
Smells good.
Let's smell good.
It does have a nice note.
Mm-hmm. It's 80% corn, 12% malted barley, and 8% rye. So we kind of like a little higher on the rye for our taste. But hey, we'll give it a shot. 100 proof.
I'm not mad at this.
I like it.
No.
Not either.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
The pretty. You can taste the wood, the oak.
A little caramel too.
A little spice to it.
Never been a huge fan of old number 7, but this is pretty good stuff.
MSRP on this one is $29.99.
That's not
I'm
bad at all.
not. It's
That's
not
not
bad at all.
No, it's good.
That's not bad at all. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
And does not have a bad aftertaste either.
no, and it's
No.
the finish is still with me anyway.
Yeah,
It's a little silky
Yeah,
on that finish.
yeah.
it's kind of a well-rounded finish too. It doesn't like certain notes don't just disappear other than faster than others. It's just kind of it's a well-rounded finish. It lingers a little bit. It's not like an oily finish, to where it's like a thick coating on your tongue. But
it does, to me, it kind of coats my tongue just a bit, and I'm getting maybe like a coffee note. Maybe it's because of what we're smoking with it. I don't know.
It's not bad at all. I'm not upset with that either.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting that oaky flavor as well.
Yeah.
So,
No.
you want to rate it before we move on to Triple Mash?
No, I want to try. No, I want to try the other one first. That way, where I can compare.
You give a true opinion though if you will try it.
Okay,
You'll rate
well,
it
let's
first.
see.
And
I mean, all right, rate it first. Let's see. The price point is right around $30 for this. It's
$29.99, yeah, $30.
$100.
Which is, I mean, that's
I think are these going to be?
terrible.
These aren't limited releases. These are new releases, right?
they're new. I don't know that they're limited. I don't know the answer to that, but they are the newest two.
I mean, I don't know how available they're going to be.
Was there several of them when you got these?
Shit, a few others. There's supposed to be a common on the shelf.
Common on the
But
shelf,
right
so
now, since they're new, they get the new one.
yeah. I mean, everybody's buying them because they're new, but so it's probably availability is probably going to
So
be there.
probably like Gentleman Jack, or even this single barrel or whatever.
Number 7
Yeah.
or whatever. Well,
Yeah.
it's going to be pretty prevalent if it's like number 7.
Yeah.
But
So, yeah.
you want to start us off, Treat?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. Off the nose, I think it's really smooth. I like it a lot. But for me, it's not necessarily my thing. So, but it's not bad. I do like it. I'd probably give it a 2.5.
2.5.
Probably give it a 2.5.
Okay. All right. Middle of the road.
Yeah.
Middle of the road. That'll work. What do you think?
I'd give it a good solid 3 1/4. It doesn't blow my skirt up or anything, but it's solid. It's just a good legit, I think to me it's more of a every day, especially for the price.
Oh, yeah.
The flavor. I mean,
Yeah.
I could drink that at any point. So
Yeah, I'm with you. And it's not fighting the cigar either. They're not extremely complimentary, but it's not fighting it. I mean, I've had better pairings, but it's not a bad pairing. It's a pretty good daily drinker. I think I agree with you. I'm not mad about it. Price point's not bad. It is new and everything, but availability sounds like it's going to be available, so that shouldn't really factor in a whole lot on it. So I think I'm going to agree with you. I think 3 1/4 is a good solid rating. I think it's better than middle of the road, but not something that's just way up there for me.
Yeah. So we'll be. I don't remember what I rated the Jack Daniel's single barrel that we did from Northside,
Don't get me lying.
but I
I'm
like
sure you
this
cracked
better.
on it.
From what I remember, I think this is better. I hate to say this, but I'm gonna go 3.25.
Oh, be dang.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
You were the lowest one.
I was,
Well,
man.
I mean,
Wow, that's
wow.
crazy.
This guy though said earlier that
Now,
his
hold
wheelhouse
on,
is
hold
90 proof
on.
or below, so he's
Now,
Okay.
if I'm rating it to, I wasn't paying attention, but if I'm rating it to original Jack,
this
way better.
But
If you're just a normal Jack fan, this blows it out of the water. But
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh,
as,
yeah.
as it
it's
is,
it's
what
better
you-
than Gentleman Jack. So
Yeah.
well, I haven't had
I-
Gentleman Jack either.
well, you're not a gentleman, so why would you?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And his name's not Jack, so. But yeah, I agree with you. And this is 10 proof points higher than what you like, so that automatically kind of probably knocked it down.
But it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
No,
I
it's
just
good.
meant like something for me to sit around and just drink.
You said 90.
Come on.
You said 90.
Yeah.
So.
There's
all
a
right.
lot of stuff under
All right.
90.
Triple
So-
mash. Let's go.
Hang on, I got to be extra for a minute. Since Cam's not here,
I
Yeah.
like your red, white, and blue
isn't that cool?
flash. That is cool.
I stole that from your kid for this show.
Yeah. Well, hey,
He wasn't using it.
He's obviously not missing it. So
Nope.
America.
America.
Hashtag.
That smells pretty good off the nose too.
Hashtag let's go Brandon. Yeah.
I think you can. Is that a little bit of rye? You can tell some of the rye up front off of that little.
I think it is.
That smells good.
Yeah, that's a great nose.
That really smells
Yeah.
good. I'm a fan.
See, I like this one, the nose on this better.
Really?
Yeah.
I think this one's a lot.
See, I
more
thought the other
fragrant.
one had. I thought the first one was really smooth.
Mm-hmm.
I think this one has a lot going for it.
Yeah, I think it. I agree. I think it's got more going on off the
It
nose.
does have a little more complex
Yeah.
nose than the other one.
To me, I agree. This one, so triple mash, basically what they're meaning by that is that it's 3 straight bottled and bond whiskeys that they compose this with. And so I heard that and I was like, that kind of perked my ears up a little bit. And I was like, all right, I got to know some more about that. And it's actually 60% Jack Daniel's Tennessee rye, and it's 20% Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey, and 20% Jack Daniel's American malt. So I was like, man, that sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, we'll see what it's got to offer. This is also 100 proof. So
It doesn't taste like it.
you already tasted it?
Yes, I did.
All right, Cam.
I couldn't wait. It is really smooth.
Oh wow. Yeah. It.
There's no Kentucky hug
No,
along
not at
with
all.
it. I mean, it is.
That is smooth.
Yeah. It's got a really sweet finish.
It's got a little bit of a honey sweet flavor.
Yeah.
and
I think that's what I'm getting on the finish.
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
can taste a little bit of the malt kind of in there.
I wonder if that's the honey that.
It's not the. To me, the wood is not as prominent in this as the oak is not as prominent in
Yeah.
the triple mash as it was the bond.
And for a 100 proof, the other one was 100 proof. This one does not taste 100 proof.
No, not at all.
This one tastes more like an 80 proof. You
It-
should love it.
Yeah, this is it. To me, it's smoother than the bonded. The triple mash is smoother than the bonded for sure. You want to start again, or you want to start from the? All right, Bruce, you get to go first this time.
Oh well. Generally, I prefer the things that I drink to be a little hotter. I like a higher proof, but man, I like this. It's very easy to drink. I think for the time of year we're fixing to hit into, the hot weather, this would be great because it's not hot at all. It tastes very much lower proof than what it is. I'm going to go with a 3.5.
3.5.
I do like it.
Man, I'm not sure which one I like more. They both offer, they're different, which is a good thing. And the triple mash has a higher rye mash bill, so it's really hard for me to decide.
That for me is what put it up a little over the other one. Because I'm more of I prefer rye. I like rye a lot, and that little higher rye content, just the flavor of that to me is a little better.
And it's smoother.
It's much smoother.
It's smoother, and that kind of surprises me with it being a higher rye mash bill. Not that ryes are all harsh, but man, it is super hard for me to decide. The price point on this one was $32.99, so it's, $3 higher basically.
That's not a big deal.
It's nothing to really fight over in that aspect. I'll tell you what though, I would pick both of them up.
Yeah.
Gosh dang. I guess I'm gonna have to second what you said, man. I think you're hitting it spot on. I like that it's more complex, has a little more to offer. The rye, the malt and rye both stick out to me.
Yep.
I'm not necessarily a big JD fan. I'm not going to go to that if I have other options that I like better. But I'm not opposed to it if it's this versus some Kentucky.
Gentleman.
Yeah,
Which is not very gentlemanly.
Or some mellow corn or something. So I think you're hitting the nail on the head, Bruce. I agree with you 100%. It's a 3.5 for me as well.
Treat.
You're up, kid.
Simon's got to be the last, man. That's just how the cookie crumbles.
Man, I like the bonded better. The finish.
Mm-hmm.
I like the finish better than the triple mash. I can't give it higher than 2.5. I already locked that rating in, so we'll go 2.25.
All right, 2.25 for you. Well, so I agree with Treat. I like the Black Label better by a long shot. To me, this is just like blah. It's
Just not a fan.
Not a fan. Not a fan. I'm not picking up anything that's really just so.
What's the separating factor for you? Is it the finish, the whole thing?
The whole thing.
Everything?
The nose to me is better on this. The taste.
The nose is better on the mash, triple mash?
No, on the
bonded?
Yeah,
Bonded.
Okay.
the bonded. I would not buy this for me, the triple mash, but I would definitely buy the bonded for me.
Okay.
I think the triple mash finish is not too far off from original Jack.
Really?
To me, that's just to me.
Well, it is 20% Jack Daniel Tennessee whiskey, so
Yeah.
that maple charcoal filter. Maybe I'm getting more of the charcoal filter stuff that they do with the Tennessee whiskey crap, or whatever, the Lincoln County method, or whatever it is. But I really like the bonded.
Did you think the triple mash was smoother?
To me, yeah. As far as there's not, like Fletch said, there's not any Kentucky hug or anything like that. But it's just not. I gave this a 3.25. I'm going to give this one a 2. And
golly, that's a
yeah,
big drop.
yeah, it's a big drop.
Yeah.
Like a 2 flat?
So,
2.
So bond is really that much better to you then?
To me, yeah, absolutely. It is.
I
But I'm going to try
I
something.
saved a little bit in each
I'm gonna try
glass. That way I
something
can
here.
kind of compare. Uh-oh.
Let's
Just
just
mix them together.
Yeah, let's just see how that Now we're a quadruple
So
mash.
while that's mixing, what do you,
Quadruple
what,
mash.
you're a 2.0
Uh-huh.
on the triple mash.
Yeah.
What did the finish, so it doesn't linger as long as the bonded,
No. I mean, it just
but it doesn't have a bad aftertaste.
no. But I didn't think the bonded did either. I mean,
No.
Right,
it didn't.
right.
I mean,
agree with
to
that.
me, the nose was better, the finish was better, the overall taste was better. So, and let's face it, the price is better. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe $3, but still, $3 is $3.
Right.
So, in the course of 10 bottles, I
I
can
mean,
buy.
that won't even buy you a gallon of gas nowadays.
Almost.
Sadly.
Shit.
Almost.
Yeah. Well, you know, and that's fine. We all have different tastes, and that's fine. I really figured that it'd score higher than a 2, because I think you like Rise quite a bit as well.
I do, but this one just is not.
Just
Not
did
my
that
bag.
for you.
Yeah,
Well,
it just-
that's fine. Nothing wrong with it. Maybe some of the malt or something isn't something you don't
Yeah,
care for. I
yeah.
mean, who knows? Who knows?
Either one's fine. I mean,
I
they're
mean-
both. I mean,
I wouldn't drink the triple mash again if somebody was, hey, I've got this. Do you want to pour? Sure.
But going to a store, you would pick it bonded up
Oh.
and leave the triple mash sitting.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
Yeah. 10 out of 10. I mean,
Well, let's see what you think about the blended.
well, I'm trying to.
the quadruple mash.
Yeah, the bonded triple mash. That's got 4 bonded whiskeys in it.
It's the sum is not.
Was that a bad idea?
I mean, it improved the triple mash, but
It wasn't. It wasn't coachy.
no, it wasn't. No, I mean it's. You. Hold on.
Lost for words.
You get a little more of the Kentucky hug with it. I think it actually improves the triple mash.
So it brought the bonded down, you think?
Yeah, probably. But I mean, it's not bad. Anybody want to try this?
I have a little bit. I could probably do myself. You know what?
Yep, I already killed mine. Sorry.
I mean, I like it, but
So, okay. Now that you've mixed the two, you've tried it. It was different, interesting. Would you buy both of them to mix them?
no, I'm still
So
buying.
just bond it all the
Yeah,
way,
bond it
forget
all the
triple
way.
mash,
Yeah.
you're done.
Yeah,
That's all right.
it's
It's all right. I like them. Want to try the mix?
Nope.
I would.
He said, nope.
nope.
Yeah.
I don't like the mix.
No.
I'm not a fan of the mix.
It had a weird. It
No, I'm going to
kind of
finish it. I mean, it's not,
putting them together kind of
not
made the
nasty.
nose a
Yeah.
little odd to me.
it's not nasty.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
But it's-
no, it's not.
yeah,
it's
I'm
not
not a fan
bad.
of it.
It's
I mean-
just it was just a little odd.
It's worth trying, though.
Yeah, why not?
So, a week ago, we done a live with Melanie, and we had some conversation with her. It was maybe half an hour on our Instagram. So, first of all, those of you that joined us and that were able to, we appreciate it. We did gain some new followers off of that, at least as far as Instagram goes. Hopefully, off of our YouTube as well. But we talked about various topics on there, and we've talked on our YouTube channel about the secondary market stuff and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm getting to is the cigar we're smoking today. This is an Opus X Double Corona, and this is a great cigar. It's kind of it's just their normal production Opus, if you will. It's because they have a lot of specialty Opus that you can really pay lots and lots of money for if you want to get really deep into very hard to find stuff. But for the run-of-the-mill Opus, this is a Double Corona. It's really good. It's a long stick, so you're gonna have. I mean, it's over 7 inches, so I mean you're gonna have a. You're gonna have. It's a long smoke, so it's one if you're gonna be around a certain company that you don't like or care for quite so much. It's not one you want to smoke around those people. However, I think it's a great opportunity with Winston's and 906. You know, we can kind of get back to the price gouging thing, and they don't do that. And you know, if you guys seen the live, Melanie was actually pretty. She's almost floored whenever Bruce was kind of talking about some of the prices for the Opus, and she was like, "Guys, you guys be sure you're charging enough," and they are. They have their own overhead and market and all that stuff that they're doing as a business, and we all understand that. But you know, I think, and it's kind of one of the points I brought on the live is with the prices that you guys have compared to other parts of the nation and even the world. You know, you guys are not price gouging. You're actually providing these at a price where people can actually enjoy something that's rare. They can actually enjoy that, and they don't have to pay an arm and a leg for it. And you know, that means a lot to people as a customer. That means a lot. I can go in there and I can buy one of these for $20-25, you know, versus going somewhere, you know, and paying 50 $50 for it, you know.
So I was in Winston's one day with one of our good friends, and we had some Opus on the shelf, and a friend of ours was in there, and he'd been down to Texas, and he and his dad, he bought one for each of them, and man, he paid $50, and I said, seriously, dude, those are like $24 in the humidor right now. And I kind of felt bad because I'm like, I wasn't trying to make him feel dumb, but that's just what that store was charging for the exact same cigar, and we were doing on, you know, they did the normal markup for the cigar, and it was $24. And you know, this other place was charging twice what we did.
Yeah.
That just blew me away. You know, on the secondary, I expect twice, but in a normal shop, I mean, that's not the markup.
Right.
You know,
and taxes aren't going to take that much
No,
of the leeway on that
No.
either. I mean,
no.
you know, Arkansas has, Fort Smith has their local tax, you know, 10%, whatever it is, 10.75, whatever it is. And then it's 50 cents
Well, that's
per
sales tax.
cigar,
Yeah.
you know, with state tax.
But the tobacco tax, yeah, it's 50
Yeah.
cents a stick.
And so that's not going to double your price of a cigar.
No,
I mean,
not
that's
even remotely.
insane to pay. But people have to do that if they want to enjoy the stuff in other places. And, you know, we just don't agree with it. I mean, but that shop runs their business how they want to. And if people are willing to pay it, then they're going to continue to do that. So don't pay secondary market prices for stuff. Do a little bit of research. It goes a long ways. If you'll do a little bit of research, find out what the MSRP is. You know, they might add a couple of bucks on top of that, plus whatever the taxes are going to be, you know, and that's fine. But if they're going twice the price and then you got to pay taxes and stuff on top of that, that's just feeding the problem that we're having out there. And I say we because I'm talking about us as a community. It goes with cigars. Especially goes with spirits. You know, you can go out there and they're charging 4 or 5, 6 times what the MSRP is on a bourbon. Yeah, it may be hard to find, but if you'll do some research and you'll actually search for these things, you can actually find that there are places that will do MSRP or just a few dollars above. I'm cool with a few dollars above, but I won't pay 4 or 5 times MSRP.
I mean,
That's
a bottle of
just not for
Pappy
me.
10 retail is somewhere between $60 and $100, and I would challenge you to find that anywhere under $1,200.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be tough.
I mean, at least 800. You know,
And
I mean, it's insane.
That's ridiculous. It's not that good.
Yeah. So,
You know.
without getting back on our soapbox, you know, if you guys want to try, now they don't always have Opus X, but there's a lot of times that they do. If you will frequent your local brick and mortars, you'll kind of find out around about the time they're going to get Opus or whatever other kinds of rare cigars. Talk to your tobacconist that's there. Talk to them and say, hey, you know, do you guys usually get a few shipments of this a year or not? And with Opus, they do. I'm telling you they do. I know for a fact they do. with our local brick and mortars, Winston's and 906. Not just because I'm friends with them, but because we frequent the place a lot, the shop a lot. But develop a relationship with those guys, and you guys take care of each other. Price, availability, and all that stuff, it all matters, and it does mean something. And having local customers means something. Buy local if you can buy local before you buy online. Support these mom and pop shops. I mean, it means something, and they appreciate it. So,
in regards to Opus, we get 3 to 4 shipments of Opus a year,
right.
and they don't. You can't like order. Hey, I want Angel Shares. Hey, I want Purple Rains or BBMFs or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
You get what Fuente has made, and they send you. If you're on the Opus account, you'll get 4, 6, or 8 boxes, however it works, and you get what you get. So it's kind of a Christmas thing. You open the gift, and there's Angel Shares this time, or it's Fuentes or whatever. So
Yeah.
you can't really order. You can't really ask for a particular one. You can just kind of get what they send out. But hell, they're all good, so it kind of doesn't matter.
Right.
Really.
I agree with you. And, like I said, if you'll develop a relationship with your tobacconist, your local brick and mortars, they can kind of, hey, around about this time of the year is when we kind of get some Opus, and they don't know what they're going to get. Like you said, they don't get to order them, but they're happy to get them, and they will sell them without a doubt. Because if nothing else, I'm going to buy it. So, anyway, we wanted to bring the Jack Daniels, the newest Jack Daniels, to you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed our review of those two. Seems like Bonded wins for 2 of us, and Triple Mash wins for 2 of us. So it's a split decision. But that's fine. I think they're both good. The price point's not bad. So even if you don't like it, you can share with friends, and it's not really going to drain your pocket as far as bourbons and stuff goes. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye-bye.